Now, here are a couple names you'll recognize for sure. They are on the advisory board of Donald J. Trump for president. They're also internet sensations and video bloggers, also known as vloggers. Lynette Diamond Hardaway and Rochelle Silk Richardson, a.k.a. Diamond and Silk. Everybody, thank you for being here. Also, good friends of mine for a very long time. Diamond and Silk. Kanye wants to be president. Ye wants to be prezi. What do you say?
Nay.
Nay.
We're voting for Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
So what's this all? What's this all about? I thought they're buds. I thought Kanye came to the White House. They were friends. Now Kanye says, no, forget that. I want your job, Mr. President.
Well, here's the deal. Let me tell you something. Right now, we don't have time for games. We don't have time for people that's trying to push their own agenda when they're probably trying to sell another record or album. Right now, we're in the fight of our lives, and everybody should stand up and make sure that you pump your fist for Donald J. Trump and you go vote for Donald J. Trump. And you have to understand, even Jesus had a Judas.
That's
it comes in every bunch. Understand that.
Yes.
But we're going to keep this train a-moving.
No, well, so what about that? What about the those of them or us who would say that if Kanye wants to be president, he's gonna split the Democrat vote, and Donald Trump walks right into office? You got to kind of like that idea, don't you?
Well, the deal is you have to understand that we already have a president who's doing his very, very best for we the American people. We understand what Kanye West, he's having a dream that this is something he wants to do, but he need to wait for 2024 and try that. Right now, it's about Donald J. Trump and getting our man elected for this economy. This is a serious issue right here. And when I look at Kanye West, he's having his own moment. So we're going to keep him there with that moment. But right now, it's about getting our president elected.
But now, if he want to jump on that, wait a minute, Eric. If he want to jump on the Democrat ticket and split Biden's votes, he can. But don't play those games on the Republican side. We're going to win.
Exactly. I doubt he's going to run as Republican. I can't imagine he get any votes as Republican. By the way, Yeezy, the brand Yeezy, his sneaker brand, and other got some PPP. I'm not sure that the billionaire Kanye needed PPP money. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about Black Lives Matter, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
There's so much going on. I did a monologue about this earlier in the show, talking about with the Democrats. Is it Black Lives Matter or Black Votes Matter? Let's start with you, Diamond. What's going on the left?
Well, I believe that the left believe that black votes matter and anybody's black body will do to get a vote.
Yeah.
You have to understand that when they talk about Black Lives Matter, what are you pumping your fist to? You're pumping your fist to an organization who spread propaganda, who's the owners of that particular organization call themselves Marxists, which they're trying to push communism, and they want to tear down, disrupt the nuclear family. And what I won't understand, if white lives, to my white brothers and sisters, if black lives really cared, if white lives really cared about black lives, then why are you all pumping money into this organization that wants to tear down the black family?
That's right.
Black people, black lives deserve families. Black children deserve a mother and a father.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the stuff that you see out in the streets with them pumping their fists and tearing down the statue and erasing history, a lot of that is because of the lack of parenting. There's not a two-parent home. That's at 20-some% now, when that used to be at 70%. So we need to take a whole look at what are we pumping our fist to. Listen, I want all lives to matter.
So talk to me a little bit about Colin Kaepernick. A lot of this is based on some of the things that Colin Kaepernick has been talking about for a couple of years now. Do you think he was wrong, Kaepernick?
I don't think he's. Go ahead, Sid. I don't think he should have been kneeling on the flag.
That's right. The deal is that we need a chastisement starts at home.
Right.
Okay. We got to take care of our own home. There's a lot of black on black crime that's going on, and you teach people how to treat you. I understand that he want to kneel on the flag, but it's because of that flag that he's even a millionaire today. Right now, all of these different organizations and groups, I look at them as domestic terrorist organizations because they are terrorizing the American people. Right now, it's about, let's see how we can all be prosperous and be able to obtain the American dream. And taking a black face off of the syrup bottle, getting rid of all of these statues is not going to stop racism. When I look at the Democrat Party today, they are the party of slavery, racism, Jim Crow, and segregation and systemic racism. If you want to dismantle racism, then just dismantle the Democrat Party. When I see Colin Kaepernick and a lot of these other people out there upset about everything that's going on in our country, you're voting for the same people, the same party that put those systems in place. So if you continue to do the same thing, you're going to continue to get the same result. So fault yourself. Start with the man in the mirror and change your own heart.
All right, Diamond, let's talk a little bit about President Trump at Mount Rushmore last week. And you know, a lot of people took issue with it because there were some of the four faces that were on Mount Rushmore. There may have been a couple that had they were slave owners in the past. Talk to us. What's the messaging here? What's the proper takeaway from African American and conservative African Americans with President Trump at Mount Rushmore?
I thought that the message was unity.
Yes.
Let's bring our country together, and let's not destroy our country or destroy history, because if we do that, we're doomed to repeat it. But what I find ironic with the left and those that take issue with the speeches, you're out here and you're pumping your fists in the streets. You want to tear down all of the slave owners' statues, but those slave owners were in the Democrat Party.
Right.
They were the one that fought in the Civil War to keep slavery going.
Right.
But you want to vote for that same system, the same Democrat Party.
Yeah.
You mad at the statues. Them statues didn't do nothing to you. They can't feed you. They can't clothe you. They can't give you a job.
That's right.
So stop looking at the statues. It's not the statue. When we talk about systemic racism, just like Silk said, that's these white left-leaning liberals that put them in place. Let's start there.
All right, very quickly, Silk, very quickly, that final call, about 20 seconds or so. How in the heck did you guys get Diamond and Silk? Where'd that name come from?
Wow, that was something. We understood what was going on in the political spectrum. It was a dangerous time at that time. And using our government name, it was very dangerous for us. So we came up with these names right here. We just didn't know it was going to be a household brand name. And so it is what it is. You have to ask God about all of that. If you ever want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. We had no plans for this, but we thank God for this opportunity and for trusting that Diamond and Silk knew exactly what to do. Go ahead.
And get our book that's coming out August 2020, diamondandsilkbook.com.
There you go. There it is. And you have a tour dates and, you know, Chit Chat Tour 2020. Diamond Silk, all about it. I think I'm going to go with gold. How about instead of Eric Bolling, I'm just going with gold. Is that all right? Can we do that?
I love it.
All right, you too. Diamond and Silk, thank you guys very much. See you soon.